let's do this. Remark cassette. Alright, folks, Genius Idiot, we are back. Let's head on to chapter number 3, where Brutus is wanting to get us arrested. There is no record of your names in the Registro Militum. How is that possible? Who are you? Alright. Well, Registro Militito. I know what that is. Of course, our names aren't in the thing because I am... Well, because we arrived from Rome just today. But before we could join our legion, Cleopatra ordered us to solve Caesar's murder. Being tasked with finding Caesar's assassin is the highest honor for a Roman centurion. Don't you agree? Oh, right. Absolutely. I just want justice for Caesar more than anyone. Very well then. Soldiers, as you were. Whew, that was close. Now that we have to find Caesar's murderer, or we'll face not only Cleopatra's crocodiles, but also Brutus' sword. Not to mention the danger of being found out. Hey, we better get a move on and have another peek at her bedroom. Ooh, look at all those snakes. Now, Ricky, are you going to be able to do thumbnails, or well, I have to do it? I might have to put something together. Flowers. Why can't I find them? Gosh darn it. Scepter. The flowers are throwing me off. I have no idea where they are. Broken pendant. I still can't find the flowers. Gosh darn it. Oh, there they are. Oh. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Said Jones. Indiana Jones. That's a nice cane. You're right, Ace. It's a symbol of the Roman Empire on it. Such an opulent thing could only have been Caesar's. There's some green goo on the head. Taking a sample will tell us who handled it. That's clearly meant to be Caesar on this papyrus, but the writing's faded. We better retrieve the text. What about this broken metal? Let's piece it back together. We've got no time to lose, Ace. Who knows what has already changed in our present? Oh, she did commit suicide with a snake? Interesting. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, so this is the same. This is the one thing I wanted them to change. This thing takes just 2. Used to be able to just click on it. Alright, let's head back to the time machine, put the sample we got from Caesar's cane under the microscope, Ace. Ooh. Boom. Well, that's a Roman pendant, Ace. This is clearly Caesar's portrait. And you're right, the other chap looks like Brutus. There's an inscription, true father, true son. Maybe my Latin is wrong as far as we know. Brutus and Caesar weren't related. Ace, I'm not super keen on another encounter with Brutus, but we must ask him about this. Let's get it over with quickly. Huh. Look at that. Look at Floor knowing Latin. Now, do we know hieroglyphics in chat? Hey, great, Ace. More writing I can't understand. We better send the document to Penelope and see if she can translate it for us. So what about this green goo that we found on the scepter? Apparently the substance you got from Caesar's cane was rosemary oil, Ace, but I have no idea what this means. Ace, I see that your investigation has presented you with a mystery, a lovely fragrant one. I heard you mention rosemary oil, and that's an excellent inhalant. Ancient Egyptian slaves would oil themselves up with it so that they smell nice. Slaves, you say? We know one, I bet. But how did she get a hold of Caesar's cane? Would he really just leave it lying about? I agree, Ace. We should ask Nabet. Ooh, was he having an affair? Or was he just sleeping with her too? I mean, he was the emperor. Centurion Ace, I wish your duties didn't require you to interrupt my meal. My koshari could get cold. We won't take long, Brutus. Just a quick word about this pendant. We're curious. Hey, that's my pendant. It's a personal keepsake. Give it back. Fine, but could you enlighten us to the meaning of the engraving? Well, it's as it says. Caesar was my father. Wait, he was your father? But history tells us... we don't know. Caesar refused to acknowledge me, though I did everything to be worthy. I'm a valiant soldier, and I even learned to play the harp for him. I had that pendant made as a gift for him, but he broke it and laughed. He said I was as soft as a newborn baby, as proved by my tears. Centurion Ace, I never cry. I just get runny eyes when cats are about. Caesar's rejection must have been hard to bear. It'd be enough to make anyone lash out, really. Do you still think I could have killed him? How would that be in my best interest? Now our affiliation will never be made official. I have lost everything. Alright, Ace, the history department back home would love learning that Brutus was Caesar's son, and on our end, this gives Brutus a motive. Ooh, it does. It does give him a motive. What's up, Nabet? Nabet, can you explain why we found your rosemary oil on Caesar's cane? Did you steal it? What? No, Centurion Ace. I would never do such a thing. But the truth is just as shameful. Caesar had used it to beat me. I fed him a fig too slowly, you see, and he snapped and gave me 100 cane strokes. Wait, what? 100 cane strokes for a fig? Why, of course, it was all my fault. Actually, I better get back to work now, Centurion Ace. Alright, Ace, 100 cane strokes is harsh. Can Nabet really think she deserved it? What if she sought revenge on Caesar? You're right, the time is ticking. We still have a lot of questions to answer before someone else gets suspicious of us. Let's move on. Oh, Ace, I was so terribly excited when you sent the diary of a real queen. So that was Cleopatra's diary? That explains why Caesar was in it. Yes, well, I held my breath, hoping to read about Cleopatra's romance with Caesar. Unfortunately, the diary is mostly about reports from the queen's advisors. I can't give you the perfect translation, but it was clear the advisors told Cleopatra that Caesar had plans to take her kingdom. So Cleopatra recorded it in her diary and even drew a figure of Caesar holding hands with Seth, the Egyptian god of war and discord. Whoa, so Caesar was going to betray Cleopatra and steal her throne? We better talk to the queen, Ace. Ooh. Queen Cleopatra, it transpired that Caesar planned on betraying you and taking your kingdom. What do you have to say about that? Oh, you have some nerve, Secret Centurion Ace, interrupting my harp practice just to ask me about this silly rumor. Oh, so you believe it was just gossip? Of course, I knew Caesar well. He would never have betrayed me. Well, he obviously can't anymore, with that him being dead and all. I am the Queen of Egypt, and your duty is to find Caesar's assassin, not to accuse him of betrayal. And now leave me. I feel a sniffing fit coming on. My elite guard suffers from the same affliction, an intolerance of cats. Bad omen for us all. Alright, Ace. The Romans and Egyptians alike are growing suspicious of our presence at this time. We still haven't found his assassin. Yep. We should return to the marketplace. I agree. So this is obviously something. Watermelon, duck, wicker basket. I see asparagus. Where's the seashell? Where's the seashell? There it Ace, my best advice about being a time-traveling detective, no matter where and when you are, you always check the trash. And by you, I do mean you specifically. I'll be watching from a distance. What's in that huge basket? I agree, we should open it. Ace, we're close to catching Caesar's killer. I can almost taste the beer I'm going to crack open on our way home in the time machine. Oh, this got like dead fish in it. This probably smells pretty ripe. Ooh, there we go. Murder weapon. Good thing to say, so there's a bloody dagger hidden in that trash. What are the chances that it's Caesar's blood? Let's send the weapon to Theo to be sure. Oh man, so Theo's gonna be our big, he's gonna be a big player in this. We're sending a lot of stuff to him. Oh, they screwed it up. They messed it up. Oh, come on. Come on, pretty simple. I was excited there for a second that your codex wasn't going to be all screwed up. Ah, same old codex. They tricked me. They made me believe that it was going to make sense. It was too good to be true. Hey, there's a little wreath in that basket you unlocked. Caesar always wore one. It was to show that he was a strong and powerful leader. It has to be his. The killer must have hidden it here. We need to get this wreath to Theo. Caesar's wreath is truly exquisite, Ace. And I have to say, it was nearly impossible to find anything on it that would help nab your killer. But then, Eureka! I noticed traces of minerals. I was able to extract them and analyze them independently. They turned out to be crystals of pure turquoise. Caesar wasn't wearing any turquoise stone. The killer must be. And then they left the traces when ripping the wreath off Caesar's head. Ah, so the killer is wearing a pure turquoise gemstone. This will help us find out who sent Caesar to an early grave. Ooh, this could be the rug guy or Cleopatra for sure, I think. I mean, I was never one to follow trends, but when your hairdresser recommends a pomade, you listen, right, Astro? Yowzer, what an insightful advice. Anyway, Ace is here. Ace, meet Astro, my pet drone and excellent listener. Alright, Theo, when you're done playing with your pet, can you give us the lowdown on the dagger? Is the blood on it Caesar's? Is it the murder weapon? Yes, sir, this blade is your murder weapon. There's also some sweat on the handle, and it has been heavily contaminated by the trash, but I still managed to retrieve some DNA. Enough DNA to know that your killer has blue eyes. Our blue-eyed killer may play innocent, Ace, but they can't run from the evidence. Ace, we have enough evidence to know which one of our suspects killed Caesar 3 years too early. Confronting who did it means getting closer to fixing our timeline. Let's go arrest this killer. Is it you? Yep. I'm pretty sure. Yep. It's the guard. Boom. 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 Pamu, you say your role in the palace is to protect, but Centurion Ace knows you killed Caesar. How dare you accuse me of such an act? I'm Cleopatra's most trusted guard. I would never harm her, I guess. And yet you did. Tell us how it happened. Did you run into Caesar after lunch in the throne room? Did you two have words? Wait, how did you know that? Did you see me? No, but we found the dagger you dropped in the marketplace after you fled the palace, horrified at what you'd done. Confess, Pamu, you'll feel better. Oh, darn it, how can you know all these things? You think you found a CCTV recording. Did you say CCTV recording? Holy cow, you're from our present. You're an illegal time traveler. Oh, what an idiot I am. I should have guessed that time would send someone. This wasn't supposed to happen. And what was supposed to happen exactly? I never intended to harm Caesar. I only wanted to beg Cleopatra. Oh my gosh. Wait, you traveled back in time because you wanted to sleep with the Queen of Egypt? Are you completely insane? Well, I know it's illegal, but I wanted Cleopatra. I was making good progress wooing her. I would have succeeded if it hadn't been for that idiot. Caesar started to get jealous of me and cornered me in the throne room and accused me of seducing his queen. I couldn't have him jeopardize my plan. I hadn't sacrificed too much to get him here. So as soon as he turned his back, I killed him. Dude, do you even realize the mess you've made? Killing a historical figure like Caesar 3 years early can have ripple effects throughout time. Of course I realized. I work for Time too. My real name's Benjamin Milo from the research department. I've always worshipped Cleopatra, and when I got the job at Time, I had to come see her with my own eyes. Idiot. So you stole a time machine from the agency and time travel illegally, even though you knew better, and now we have to fix your mess? Oh great, what are you going to do with me? I guess I'll be sent back to the present. Well, of course, but first we have to show you to Cleopatra. She won't alter history further by looking for Caesar's assassin for years. Oh, brother. Queen Cleopatra, we have found Caesar's killer. Pamu, I cannot believe this. You were meant to protect your queen and kingdom. How could you have done this? My queen, Silence. Feed him to the crocodiles. Oh no, my queen, have mercy. Take him away. We shall obey your orders, queen. Seriously, Ace, I must say I'm glad you're sending me back to the present instead of abandoning me to local justice. Maybe Cleopatra crocodiles would have taught you a lesson, but you be judged in your own time for what you've done, Pamu. And don't try anything funny. The machine will be programmed to deliver you straight to Time's police department. They'll handle you there. Well, thank you, Secret Agent Ace. I wouldn't be so happy if I were you. Killing a historical figure and meddling with the timeline will probably get you 30 years in jail. Well, congratulations on closing your first time travel investigation, Ace. You obviously haven't lost your edge. I still can't believe Time Zone employees wouldn't do this. You should have known better than to exploit time travel for personal obsession. And now we'll be cleaning up the mess he's made. I wish it was as easy as going back and preventing him from committing the murder in the first place. Jack, you know we can't do that. We don't change people's actions. We only protect history from the consequences. For the same reason we can't go back and prevent wars and famines. History must be preserved or the world will fall in chaos. I know. So how are we going to put history back on track? We'll see about that in a minute, Ace. Our work in Egypt is not done yet. Okay, I've got to go. I want to do the AI, but I am late. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. So, anyways, guys, I am going to hurry up and try and get chapter 1 out. I will see you guys later. Bye. AI will come out later today or tomorrow. See ya.